Hey, good afternoon. I'm Dan Sweet. I'm with Helicopter Association International, and we are at Heli Expo 2020 in Anaheim, California. Joining me this afternoon is Gary Wiltrout. He is our Lifetime Achievement Award winner, sponsored by Bell Aviation. Gary, just have a few questions for you. Your career spans 5 decades. You've been flying a long time. You first flew in Vietnam, then as a flight instructor at Fort Rucker. We have many people at this show who are trying to make a transition from military to civilian industry. How did you make that transition, and what advice would you give to those people?
Well, we know that the Army has some of the best schools. They have some of the best aircraft, therefore they have some of the best pilots. And but the civilian world, as we know, is a little different in that a lot of the time you're required to do, it's not as structured, I would say. So I believe that they need to give 110% when they go. It's unfortunate, but a lot of times you have to reprove yourself again. And so you go out there and do that. The one good thing about the military, I always tell everybody that being late or tardy is a death sentence, and that's not a problem with the military. So there's a lot of good things they can take with them, and that's what I did. And I just worked hard and showed everybody I wanted to be there and I wanted to be part of the group.
That makes sense. It's just common sense, showing your work ethic and that you're ready to be there at crack of dawn if they need you there.
We brought a lot, you bring a lot with you from the military because you had the best, and so all you have to do is apply it and be aware of what's happening around you and just get with it. I believe that a mentor is very important also, and there's a lot of people out there that's willing to mentor, so you don't have to do it alone. Find somebody that'll help you.
Okay, good. Now, you have over 26,000 flight hours. Over 20,000 of them are utility hours. That's a lot of long line time. Can you tell me a little bit about the work you did on the Trans-Alaska Pipeline? That goes way back, but that's still a pretty irrelevant project.
Yeah, initially we hauled surveyors everywhere, and it was kind of fun in that you'd take out a crew of surveyors and you'd drop them off somewhere, and then you'd go stand by and they'd call you because they had a moose harassing them or a bear, and so that's the way we started out.
Sounds like a common project or problem.
Yeah. And eventually they got into where we were drilling. They were looking for 50 feet of bedrock to lay the pipeline on, and so then we started moving the drill rigs, and in those days we didn't use the long line. We flew from the right side, looked through the mirror, and did everything with a mirror.
Oh, wow.
So the long line actually came more so in the logging industry, and then of course we started using it for set steel and air conditioning units and things like that.
So did the skill set you had with the short lines and the mirrors, did that help you with the transitioning to long lines?
No. In fact, the first time I flew in the long line, and I said, I don't think this is possible. I was flying with this mechanic, and we were headed down the hill with a log, and there's a log out this side, and it comes out over here, and he's saying, get rid of it. And I'm thinking, no, I can get on it. I got this, and we eventually got it on the ground, but it wasn't pretty.
Ah, good deal, good deal. Now, one of the more unusual projects you did, we like to say you saved Thanksgiving by spreading sand on a cranberry bog. What was the story behind that?
Well, a strawberry is it's like a strawberry in that it's got a runner. They got to keep them covered up, otherwise they don't grow. And they usually do that with a 2x4 and a wheelbarrow. And so we built a spreader that hung underneath the 205, Super 205, and you would show up and there'd be this huge mound of sand, and you would just hover there, and they'd take a 966 and they'd put about 1.5 yards of sand in, and then you'd go out and you'd set yourself up and make a little spray run, and it was mind-boggling when you first flew in and you saw all this sand and you're thinking, this isn't going to work, I'll be here forever. But it actually went pretty quickly.
Oh, that's pretty interesting. I mean, I know we have a lot of agricultural work in our industry. That's certainly one of the more unusual projects I've heard about. Your personal motto, we were all new once, so be kind, be helpful and understanding, is so relevant given the times we are in today. How do you do it? What's your secret to kindness and remembering how we were all new once?
Well, we all want to belong. And so I think that's the first thing I do is I just make sure that they know that they're part of a team.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not there to degrade them or anything, just to help them. And so, like on an aircraft where a lot of the times, most everything I flew was 2 people, well, I wanted them to know that it was a team. It wasn't one guy.
Isn't that the truth?
It is, yeah. It takes teamwork to do everything, and the pilot's only such a small part. You got your ground people and you got everybody setting that up. So, yeah.
Okay, well, Gary, sorry. Thank you so much. Appreciate your time, and congratulations again on your award.
Well, thank you so much.